Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Jacksonville. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
63, 60.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, here's Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket, he manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Hurts using the pop pass. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Josh Hines Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Hey, run!
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, tomato, tomato.
Hey, check that.
Silver. There we go,
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at
Hey,
best.
lion. It's hot.
They go play action for Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go.
Ready, break.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Great job.
In motion is Myers.
It's hot. Silver.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's swung out to Etienne. Down inside the 10. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, it's hot. There we go, it's hot. Silver.
The carry here for Etienne. He slams it in there, and he is in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Now an opening past the 30. On the move. Inside the 20. Now, meanwhile, problems here on the return, and they're only going to get this back to the 10-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great, set. Anyone it? Delta.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Mark down at the 6.
There you go.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
73. There. Delta.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Moving to his right. He runs with it, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott on
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On red.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Take
20.
right. 30 left.
And the Jaguars first down.
On first down, Lawrence. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Cooper DeJean on
We have
the
20.
coverage.
Here we go.
Lawrence. The second down throw is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their second quarter.
At the 42-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going in. That's Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
8 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
Hey, Rob.
Now here's Lawrence. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A second down throw for Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to look downfield once again. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And what a way to close out the half, Mike. They essentially stole 3 points right before the break, and I think that's something they can build on at halftime and give them some positive momentum coming out for the second half.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Elliott
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
at their own 26-yard line.
Soko, so hot. Silver.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Hey, lie.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. Picked up by Sidney Brown. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
His guys take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Devon Hamilton up for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 28-yard
The
line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's go. 30 left.
The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Rip, 23.
In motion is Myers.
Silver.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. They send Britton Covey back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Hurts sacked. A loss of 16 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Backed up to his own goal line, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. On play action, here's Hurts. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have a clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Now, ETN trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And third down coming up.
Hey, Lion! Hey, danger, attack!
Lawrence now. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Trimmer!
They'll try and run the option left. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Off he goes.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
It's a gain of 3. First down.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Hey, Silver.
On play action, Hurts. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. What a time for a pick-6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick-6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick-6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Here is Shipley on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Carry carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here we go.
ETN now on 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Easy, easy, easy. Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nolan Smith in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Hey, go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds.
Their own 2-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. From his end zone, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Hurts from his own end zone on 3rd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance.